Hello everyone, Don here again with a video on my do-it-yourself Aqua blasting vapor honing cabinet. I've had a few questions, people asking me like what kind of motor I used and such, so I got it out. This is like the first nice day. It's about 50 degrees outside, so I decided to come out and clean the cabinet out, get it ready for the use this season. I got all the glass beads out and pretty much rinsed out, ready to go back in. Generally takes about 25 pounds, half a bag of 170 to like 320 grit. Okay, questions were asked, what kind of pump I was using. This is just a simple pump I found on eBay. Not sure if you can see that, but it's just a kind of a pond pump. It originally had a plastic base on it. You can see I put a piece of aluminum on there and I got a little PVC cap. The water inlet is in the very center of this thing. Goes up in through there and circle around. So when this thing is full, the glass beads comes up to about here. It's just below this, and then the water comes up over top of this. There's 10 gallons of water to 25 pounds glass. Okay, and what this little cap does is it sets on top of this piece here. This is my water recirculation that blows down into the bottom of the tank. As you can see down inside, I have a bulkhead tank fitting, they're called. You get them from Tractor Supplies. They look just like this one here. They've got them in different sizes. Well, they're threaded on the inside as well. So the inside of that hole is threaded. And down here is the basic nozzle. Okay. So anyway, I'll get this back up here. The idea is the water, when the pump's pumping water, at first it starts out, because the glass is here, it just sucks in straight water, comes down through here and blasts into this piece of aluminum I machined out. It's just a spare chunk of aluminum that's recessed. So then the hose, this thing, as you can see, is smaller, so the water blasts through here and it gets the slurry sprayed out, and it's just a couple pieces of PVC. Well, this gets screwed down into the base. See if I can do this. It doesn't have to be tight, just enough to keep it from moving. If I can get it to start. There we go. But that has to be pulled out in order to drain the mix. So then I have a quick disconnect coupler here. Also got this from Tractor Supply. It's like a fire hose connection. It's got little push lock pins on it you gotta push. But that allows you to pop this apart, like so. And then, like I showed before, that slips down over there. And basically you push it all the way down and such. And I can just take this pump, set it down on top of that post in there, like so, and then hook the hose back up, and you're ready to run. Bring this around to this side and essentially snap that in place. So that's a basic setup. Mine is electric controlled. Got a foot pedal here. When you step on the pedal, it goes into this control box, energizes a 12 volt relay. There's a 12 volt power supply in here. In one of my previous videos I showed the internals of this. 12 volt power supply, a relay to switches 110 volts and 12 volts. And this is the master switch on off. Then there's a timer in there that operates this little guy here. Well, this water hose fitting, I need to get about a 4-inch piece of brass tubing pipe to hook this up, and then I'll hook a garden hose to here. And then about every 5 seconds this solenoid opens, sprays water through here, and there's a series of holes drilled in there so it'll spray on the window and wash it. So I need to get another piece of hose. My hose isn't long enough to reach in the garage. But that essentially will cycle on and off to help wash the window down when it's running. Then I stole the nozzle off of this one because my one on the hose outside broke. So I could pick another one up. But that's essentially how it works. And then also when you step on the pedal, it opens this air valve, allows the air to go through. And then on the inside I just recently put in a check valve, a one-way check valve for air. So air comes through this one. And if you turn the pump on and you don't have the air hooked up here, then the water will blow all the way back through the air line and get back into this valve and right into the regulator. So sometimes I forget to plug the air on when I work it. So I got a check valve now to stop the water from going back into the air system. So now it's just a matter of closing the valve off, throwing the glass bead back in, filling it back up with water, and I'll be ready to go. That is a over drain that will be used as you're working and you're adding external water into this thing, washing the window as you work. Eventually it's going to start getting fuller and fuller. And then after you're done blasting, you just wait a few minutes until the glass settles. And then I can come over here and crack this valve open and drain the water off, and a lot of the debris tends to float on top, so you can kind of get some of that out of the system. So essentially that's it in a nutshell. Like I say, this pedal only sees 12 volts DC. So you're not going to get electrocuted by 110 volts. The pump itself is 110 volts. But these are on eBay for about $40, I believe. Seems to work just fine. So that's pretty much it. I got my big vent, air vent. If you need, if it splashes, I've never seen any water splash out of it, but if you have to, you can put a piece of pipe on there. And then there's just some cords coming around to the back side to this solenoid valve. These are all 12 volt solenoid valves purchased on eBay. The bulk of this stuff's eBay. The regulator's Harbor Freight. The nozzle is eBay as well. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to post a quick video of this before I fill it back up and put it back inside and get it ready for blasting. As soon as I can get the fitting hooked up and get another hose and get water run to it, get that windshield washer checked out and see how that works and let you know how that comes out. So as far as the Corsair update, that's going to be coming here real soon. It's still supposed to drop down below freezing tonight, so I'm not going to put any water in this thing today. So I just was out here doing a little bit of cleaning. I bought all the instruments for my Corsair, and I'm getting ready to cut out a panel with the CNC instrument panel to mount all that. And then as soon as the weather breaks and we get some more temps again, I'll get back to finish filling and coating and sanding and priming and painting. So alright, I'll keep you posted as we go along. Once I get this thing up and running again, I may do a video and show you how the thing works. Alright everyone, this is Down and Don out. Like I say, subscribe, post, whatever you like, questions, concerns, comments, and I'll answer them as they come through. Alright then, we'll see you guys later.